Welcome back. In this video, I'll be showing you how you can design this simple birthday flyer on your smartphone using Pixellab. If you are new here, consider subscribing for more design tips and inspiration. Don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment below. And to my returning viewers, thank you so much for your continued support. Now let's get straight to Pixellab to get started. Okay, so this is Pixellab, and the first thing we'll be doing now is to delete the default text. And after doing that, we'll be changing the color of the background space available. So click on color and we'll be selecting this color, and it's a gradient color, and I'll be showing you the hash code I used to achieve this. So I'll just click on this. So for the first one, this is the hash code I used. You can go ahead and copy it. This is the color. And for the second one, you can see this also there. You can copy the hash code and use the same color. And lastly, for the last one, this is the hash code. Okay, let's continue. So after doing that, the next thing to do is to import the image. So I'll go over to import, and I'll go over to my album and locate the place the image is. Okay, I'll be making use of this image. I will just reduce it in this way, and I'll be adding it to the design space. So after doing that, I'll go to relative size and increase it a little bit, increase it to 90, and I'll use the relative position tool to align it at the center. Okay, so after doing that, I'll be locking the layer of this image. I'll be locking this image, and if you notice, the image is not blended to the background. So what do? We'll go over to our shape tool. We'll be making use of a rectangle like this. I'll just place it down here, and we'll go over to gradient. The color, we'll be using a gradient color. And now for this first one, we'll click on this color and we'll be selecting a down color here. Let's select this color. But in case you don't really know how to blend your image to your background, I have a video on that. I'll be dropping it in the description. You can watch it after you're done watching this video. And for this first one, we'll just click on the color and we'll increase the transparency like this. Okay, we have successfully created something like this. So we'll place it over here, and we'll notice it's still not blended. So we'll click on this, we'll copy and bring it down. We'll copy, we'll bring it down. We'll copy, we'll bring it down. So you do this until you notice that the sharp edge of your image is no longer visible. That means it has blended well to your background. So we'll do this like this. And if you notice, we're not really seeing the sharp edge of the image. So after doing that, okay, I would like to take the image up a little bit. So I'll go to position and taking it up a little bit. Okay, something like this is okay. Then after doing that, I'll be merging all the shapes together. I'll merge all the shapes together, and after merging them, I'll just lock the layer so it doesn't distort any other process. Okay, the sharp edge of the image is still showing, so I'll just take the image down. I'll take it down. Okay, so something like this is okay. And now the next thing is to be typing in, is to add a text which is happy birthday. So go over to the text tool. I'll click on text and click on edit. So for this one, I'll just be typing in birthday, and I'll click on done. And now I'll be going to relative position. I'll position it at the center, then take it down. Then I'll go over to fonts. I'll be changing the font of this particular text. So just wait for it to open and go to my fonts. So for this, I'll be making use of these fonts, this designer. And in case you don't know how to download and import fonts into your Pixellab, I have a video on that also. I'll be dropping the link in the description. And after clicking on this font, we'll click on OK. And now we'll go over to size. I'll be increasing the size and place it here. Okay, let me increase it to 80, or let me see, 85. So after doing that, we'll use the relative position to align it at the center. Okay, we'll be adding another text which is the birthday. So we'll go to edit and typing in happy. Okay, happy birthday. Then we'll go over to font, and we'll go over to my font, and I'll be selecting this font. I will go over to the size again. We'll go over to size. We'll be increasing the size of this particular font, this happy, and we'll take it down. Use the relative position to take it down. Then we'll use our normal position tool to align it. Just increase this and make sure it aligns. Okay, now I can go ahead and increase the text a little bit. I can go to size and increase it a little bit. Then I'll go to spacing to just increase it to 1 and use the position tool again to adjust it. Okay, so after doing that, I'll be locking the text. I'll be locking it. And now I'll go over to import. I'll be importing a lens flare image to this particular design. So I'll be making use of this particular lens flare image. I got this image from Pinterest, so you can also search lens flare, green lens flare, and can find something like this. And now instead of using this lens flare to add as a brightening tool, I'll be using this lens flare for another purpose. Okay, first thing I want to do with this lens flare, I will go to erase color. I'll enable it. I will take this tool color picker. I will select the black color first and click on good. Then I'll click on this plus button and I'll select the color picker again, lay it over here to remove this dark shadow. Click on good. Okay, and now I'll click on third one, use this color picker again at the extreme here. I'll make sure it picks this dark and click on good. So I've gotten something like this. Okay, now I will head over to my eraser tool. I'll just increase this and delete this this place here, and I'll click on good. And now I'll increase this and take it to back. Okay, I actually did it to get these wavy things, this circle, and I'll be placing it at the I'll be placing it behind the image, so I have this kind of effect. Okay, so after doing that, okay, let me just reduce it a little bit and place it here. Let me leave it the way it was. Okay, so after doing that, I'll be locking this. I'll be locking the lens flare image, and okay, and now I will go over to shape. I'll change this to circle. I will reduce the opacity and increase the stroke width. Okay, after I've increased the stroke width, I'll be changing the color to this red. I'll be changing the color to this red. Okay, let me show you the hex code for this. Okay, this is the hex code. You can go ahead and copy it also. Okay, now after I've done that, I'll place it over here. Let me just reduce the size and place it over here. So after I've done that, I'll be going back to our text tool, and I'll be typing in live long and prosper. So live long and prosper. Okay, so after typing in that, I'll go over to the our fonts. I'll be making use of a more slimmer font, so I'll go over to regular, or okay, let me use regular. And after I've done that, I will reduce the size of this. I'll reduce the size to maybe 25. Okay, 25 is okay. Okay, let me still reduce this. And I'll go ahead to increase it a little bit. Okay, 20 is okay for this. Then I'll bring it over here and I'll be making use of the curve tool. I'll be bending it like this and go over to rotate and rotate it like this. Go over to the curve. Okay, you just play with this until it fits into the design. Okay, I guess I'll have to reduce the size of this. Let me see. Okay, 15 is okay, and I'll place it there. I'll go over to the curve tool again and reduce it, then rotate it a little bit. So you just do this until you achieve, or until it fits into the shape. And now I'll use our position to take it up a little bit. And okay, I've done that, and now I'll be importing my logo to this particular design. So I'll just go to import and go to I'll just scroll down to get the logo. Okay, and I'll be making use of this logo. I'll use circle, and I'll be reducing it. I'll be cropping only this part I need, and I will add it to the design. So after I've done that, I'll go over to relative size and reduce it and place it over there. Okay, 8 is okay, and I will use the position tool to adjust it and bring it down here and adjust it. And after that, I'll be typing in my name. I'll be using the text tool to type Tony's Designs. Okay, after doing that, I'll just click on done, and I'll be changing the font. I'll go over to font. I'll be changing it to this amaranth bold here. Sorry, no. I'll be changing the font to this railway semi bold, and this is it. I will just reduce the size. I'll go over to size. I'll be leaving the size as 13, and I'll go over to line spacing and reduce the line spacing to -3, and I will increase the normal letter spacing. Okay, now you might not really see what you want to do here, so I will zoom in to this particular design. Sorry, I'll zoom in. I'll go to the position and adjust this text. Okay, so after I've done that, I want to add a shape like a line here, so I'll go over to shape. I'll reduce this, and I'll be taking it over here. I'll reduce it in this manner, and good. Okay, now I want to reduce it like this, and sorry, I will increase it a little bit. Use the position tool to take it over here and adjust it. Let's say it is okay. Let me push it a little bit forward, so I'll use the position tool to take it forward, and it's okay like this. Okay, so I've made this simple birthday flyer. Okay, let me adjust this text and go over to text tool. Use your position tool. Okay, and it's okay like this. So after doing that, we'll lock all the layers and click add the date. So click on text, and let me just type in a random date. Let me say 20th, and done. Okay, so I'll be changing the font of this date. I'll click on fonts, and I'll wait for it to load up. I'll be selecting this as the font, this amaranth bold here, and I'll just copy it. I'll copy and I'll edit. Okay, so for this, I can write December this, and go it down and write 2024. Okay, now I'll reduce the line spacing between this particular text. I'll reduce the line spacing here. I didn't write it like this because if I had written it together with this 20th, it might not really align. So go over to position, or place it over here, and I'll be reducing the size of this to 25, and I also reduce the size of this to, let's say, 25. Okay, if I reduce this, okay, no, let me increase it to maybe 28, and be increasing the line spacing also. Then I'll be using the relative position. I'll be using the position tool to take it to this place and adjust it. Okay, so after doing that, let me align these two. Click on position, and let's place it. Let's try taking it down here like this. Okay, it's not really. Let's just take it up, and we can leave it like this. Okay, so after doing that, I'll resave the image to our gallery. So click on this place, and we'll be saving it as Ultra and save to gallery. So okay, after doing this, we'll be heading over to an amazing app known as Snapseed to enhance the design. So we'll go over to Snap. We'll click on open to add the image, the design we saved down. We'll add it and wait for it. Okay, so from here you can either click on portrait smooth. It has different enhancement styles. Okay, let's see accentuate. Okay, it brightened the design. We click on pop. Okay, let's just download as accentuate. Okay, but in case you don't really like anyone is giving you, you can just leave it without enhancing. Okay, so this is the original design. So this is how to create a simple birthday flyer on Pixellab. Thank you for watching to the end. If you gain value from this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell.